That's what's happening. All right, what's happening?
There's a SWAT team at my house right now, bro. I can hear him.
Yeah, send Anthony outside.
Yep, he's coming right now. He's coming right now. I hear it. All right. Why do y'all do this, bro? Why do y'all do this, dude? Why do y'all do this, bro? Why? Why do y'all do this to people, bro? Like, why?
Why do y'all do this, bro? Why y'all doing this to people? Aren't these your boys? What's going on?
Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight. Get your mind right and your body tight.
All right, you all saw the title. We're talking about swatting today, and it's apparently it's a thing. I didn't even know about it. It popped up on my radar. Like, let's figure it out. Let's talk about it. And there's this whole video here that teaches us all what swatting is about. You all are probably already aware of it. You've probably even been on live stream with somebody as they got swatted. But I haven't. And I want to see what it's all about. Let's go. Let's see this. This is a whole video that is telling us about swatting.
What is swatting? Swatting is a form of harassment in which attackers try to trick police forces into sending a heavily armed strike force, often a SWAT team, which gives the technique its name, to a victim's home or business. It's a dangerous practice that puts the community and first responders in harm's way. For some attackers, this is the thrill and the purpose of swatting, to cause the victims to fear for their lives as armed police charge into their homes, often with little warning. The police often believe that they themselves are facing an armed and dangerous adversary, producing a potentially volatile scenario. Swatting follows.
Okay, so that is, yeah, I mean, it's happening out there, guys. There's a video I found right here where this whole family, they were just out minding their own business, and they were called that a police force is at their door. Let's watch this.
Reporting a murder that turned out to be a hoax.
Yeah, as the situation was evolving last night, Eden police thought it was real. Neighbors evacuated a house surrounded by law enforcement and resources wasted.
WFMY News 2's Amber Lake spoke to the homeowner and law enforcement about this hoax.
An intense night for one Eden couple.
It was definitely scary. Probably one of the scariest moments of my life.
After a hoax 911 call was made to their home.
I don't know what to do. I've killed my mom and I have my little sister hostage. I have her tied up in my bedroom.
Alex Puffenberger and his wife were at a friend's house.
And everybody's like texting us, freaking out, asking if we're okay, what's going on. I'm like, is everybody just in on a prank on us or something?
Come to find out, a 911 call was made by a man who said his name was Alex. The man said he had shot his mother and stabbed his younger sister. The caller said he barricaded himself inside and intended to shoot police officers.
Yeah, I have the couch in front of the front door. If I hear any cops knocking on my door, I'm going to shoot through my door.
My mother-in-law's friends, he's a police officer. He calls her and was like, well, he needs to get to the house right now because there's something going on here.
When officers arrived, they secured the area, evacuated neighbors, and found that no one was inside the house. That's about the time Puffenberger and his wife got there, met with guns drawn.
Ooh.
They hop out of the cars, flashlights and guns on me, so I just put my hands up. I'm like, all right, what do I need to do? Get on the ground. Yes, sir.
Police realized that Puffenberger was not the one who made the call. The Eden Police Department said it feels confident this was a swatting call. Swatting is a hoax phone call made to report a serious crime in order to send a large amount of resources.
Oh, wow. So this is like regular, smegular Joe Smo citizen, and they just call making up stuff saying all this is happening at their house. Suppose my man just kind of pulled up and got angry. Who knows what would happen? And let's get back to understanding, going back to the video that was telling us all about swatting and what swatting is all about. It's here. Let's keep going.
A basic and fairly simple pattern. First, the attackers place a call to a law enforcement agency local to their victim. They report that a particularly gruesome crime or imminent threat is taking place or about to take place at the victim's home.
Okay, so that's what happened to that guy that we just watched. How they reported this thing, and then he's like stuck. Yeah, let me show you all. That is exactly what happened to Nicki Minaj. That's why you see her in the thumbnail. What happened, they she was swatted. Somebody made a false claim of child abuse. Let me pull it on the other side. They said that there's a child abuse claim involving a house fire. Child Services received an anonymous call earlier this month alleging that the child was being abused. Law enforcement reportedly arrived at Nicki's house. So they're swatting stars. It don't even matter who you are. People find your information and swat you. And that's what happened. There's some more to that interesting things to that video. But also, y'all know, what's his name? ISHOWSPEED. Yeah, he's been swatted 500 million times, including he was swatted with Adin Ross, the guy who we showed at the top of the show. Of course, I'll keep going into that video where Adin was swatted so we can see the outcome. I'll show it at the end. In the meantime, though, let me show you the one with ISHOWSPEED, because that one was a little worrisome, because these people are I'll talk a little bit more about what it takes to be a swatter. I mean, what kind of pathological person does that?
What did I do? Bro, press it, dude. That's done. That's done. What did I didn't do nothing, though. No, we're going to explain.
This is the body cam footage of ISHOWSPEED being arrested at his home. He was going live and somebody swatted him. And now the cops showed up and they're pulling him away.
Take a minute, listen. Someone in your name called. Hear me?
What did I do, bro?
You're gonna listen to me?
He's trying to explain it to you.
Yeah, we're gonna explain to him. Hey. We're filming too.
Bro, I didn't. Yo, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Let's
I
talk
swear
to him
I
away
didn't do
from
nothing, bro. Chill.
Away from
I
this
didn't
guy.
do. And we are going to explain.
You're gonna come back here with me.
That's the guy that he was streaming with.
I don't care. Okay.
What's going on? That's what that is. Y'all know what swatting is? Yeah, it happened to his boy Adin last night. Okay, so this is one of those silly things that people.
You see, he was saying it happened to Adin last night. Adin, how many times that man been swatted? I don't know. A bunch, though.
Yeah, well, and he didn't. You know who he is, right? I don't know who he is. I don't know any of that right now.
I don't care about it.
We don't care. Well, I'm just letting you know that's the situation. Like that. Okay. He got swatted. That's what it is. Someone called him in. You can look on what.
No, I believe you. I believe that's.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead and show you all when his mom showed up. They basically were saying that ISHOWSPEED had his mom hostage, was threatening to kill her. I'm gonna show you all. It's crazy. His mom showed up and she was just like, "Why are all these people at my house? What is going on?" And they explained to her that, "Hey, don't show up here. Your son finna kill you. We have him in the back of the car." She's like, "What? He's been swatted." And that's me. That's me telling the story. Let's hear ISHOWSPEED's mom tell the story. All right, here she go.
Harm himself
All
in our house
we'll be
right
there.
now. People keep pranking my house.
Well, you need to explain it to me so we.
These are those rhombohedron crystals
Y'all
in your pineal
y'all
gland.
know Dr. D Nice don't have that premiere YouTube. So let's let the commercial play, and then we'll get back to ISHOWSPEED's mom. I thought I muted the volume. Yeah, we'll get back to his mom in just a second. All right, here we go. Just had to get to that commercial. All right, here we go.
Please come here. I'm on your side. I got 5 kids. Okay, calm down first. Then talk to me. Well, because people were calling saying he wanted to kill you. I don't know if you knew that. But we didn't know that. Yeah, they called and said he had a gun and wanted to kill his mother and dad.
No, he ain't no guns.
He had a gun. and wanted to kill his mother. This is what the swatter called and told about ISHOWSPEED. The police had to show up for that. What, they're gonna sit at the house? Oh, no big deal. No big deal. We'll figure this out later when she shows up dead. They don't know they getting this call. And you know, let me okay. I'm gonna keep playing this video just a little bit so you can see a little bit more ISHOWSPEED, Mom.
Come talk to us so we can let him out of cuffs.
He's about to go with us.
He's handcuffed in the back of the car.
I understand that he's not about to kill nobody. These is constant pranks. Constant pranks.
Hey, Sarge, this is his mom, and
does it even count as a prank at that? You know, people get jail time for being a swatter. They do, and people get killed for being SWAT. There's a whole couple. The couple got killed, and their dog, I think it's somewhere in Houston, it happened. Let's keep going to that what is swatting video. Believe that lot.
Often, they'll claim a hostage situation is in progress, and to make the responding law enforcement.
That's kind of what happened just there, you know, with ISHOWSPEED, the regular, normal civilians that we showed from Eden, North Carolina, and Nicki Minaj. They claim something.
Team particularly primed for conflict. They may imply that one of the hostages has already been killed, or is about to be. In order to successfully SWAT someone, you need to know where they live. That's why swatting goes hand in hand with doxing, the practice of discovering and revealing personal information of individuals without their consent. Swatters will often begin their quest by seeking to dox their victims, and sometimes doxers will publicly post or sell people's personal information in the hopes that someone will take the next step and swat them. Swatters also—
Oh, let me show you all this, because you're maybe wondering, oh yeah, ain't nobody can find me. Right. When I show you this, you're gonna realize that, yeah, somebody could find you. This guy, he's crazy.
I don't need to.
Oh, wait, I have to play it again, so.
Don't ask me where I'm at, you know? I don't need to. You're in this field at approximately these coordinates. Don't ask me where I'm at, you know?
How does he know that? This is, let me show you his graph. Geo Rain Bolt. This guy, he can find anything. He has a picture and he can find exactly where it was on the planet, the coordinates and everything. People, that's with the computers and Google Maps and all of that. They can find you, much less your computer and your phone. You've got your location on. They can track you. I mean, not to be paranoid, but if you're saying that nobody can't find your information, think again. It doesn't take much if people really want to find you. Let's keep this video going.
Also need to disguise their identity, both to make their initial call more believable and to ensure that they don't end up getting in trouble. Swatters will generally use caller ID spoofing, a relatively simple technique that makes it appear that their call is coming from somewhere else. It's common to try to trick 911 operators into believing the call is coming from the victims themselves, which heightens the realism. In one recent example—
yeah. So we have this thing at work as a doctor, you know, when I call patients and I do phone appointments where we set it up, like I can call them from my own phone, but my phone number will never pop up. I'm sure it's something like that is called with call spoofing, where it can figure out a way to just totally mess up everything and it can't be tracked. Of course, you know, if there is a way to hide it, I'm pretty sure the government and the law enforcement have a way to track you down. So sorry, swatters, you can run, but you can't hide. They'll find you. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna get away with it like that. You think you're gonna get away, but everything is found out. I keep telling you all that. Don't play with the law. They will find you. Okay, let's keep this one going.
Despite it being on law enforcement's radar for more than a decade, it still isn't a specific category.
Swatting been around for a while. Let me tell you, yeah, there's nothing new under the sun. Yeah, you know, people are not sending out like attack forces, but people have been calling child support services on their neighbors for years. Vengeful, mean people that trying to get their neighbors in trouble. That happened to me, not me. That happened to a neighbor of mine when I was growing up. The child supportive agency came and took the kid for, I don't know, it was a little while until they could prove that they did nothing wrong. It was a vengeful neighbor made that report. People are not some nice people out there. Anyway, people just do stuff. We'll talk a little bit more.
That's used
Wrap
in
it
the
up
FBI's
at the
database of
end.
nationwide crime statistics. It's also hard to prevent so long as heavily armed police strike teams exist with a mission to respond to urgent requests for help. To protect yourself, you should make sure that your home address or phone number isn't easily discoverable by a simple Google search. And online gamers in particular need to be careful about not revealing any potentially identifying information on in-game chat or gaming forums.
Now, gamers seem to be one of the biggest target because they're streaming constantly and people just like the idea of interrupting a stream, and you could see the police force come in, pa, 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 guns are blazing, ready to take it down. One of the most infamous swatting episode that occurred was with Ice Poseidon. He got swatted on an entire airplane. They had to stop the airplane to bring the police force on board and swatted him on the plane. Let me show you all with this. You saw where we just ended right here with a video where it says, try not to give your location when you're a gamer. Well, what happened with Ice Poseidon? He goes live. He's out there IRL streaming, not in his living room streaming. And he was streaming at the airport, and he told them where he was, what gate he was, and I'm sure from there, them people, you know them. I don't want to call anybody any names, but they got a lot of time on their hands, and they figured out what plane he was going. Let me show you all the video where he is actually saying where he was, and it was shortly after this video that they actually came on board on the plane and stopped the plane.
The swatters. Let's begin by analyzing the infamous plane swat.
I'm just on 53A, that's my gate. And I'm not sure telling you guys that is a good idea, but what can you possibly do, right?
That.
What they could possibly do was send the police to go and get him. I have all the videos linked in the bio of this video, and you could go back and watch them all. And just a few clips I put in just to give you a heads up. But that Ice Poseidon, he was always being swatted because, at the end, I'm gonna wrap it all up. I'm gonna tell you some of the faults of the swattees and some of the faults of the swatters. Let's go back to Adin and him currently being swatted. We had looked at his video at the very beginning where he was being swatted, and they're coming in on him.
Why do y'all do this, bro? Why the f y'all swat people? Why do y'all do this?
He's visibly upset.
I hear my friends outside already like being screamed at by cops, bro. Why do y'all do this, bro?
Why you all doing this? And I'm gonna tell you all why.
Do this.
One of the reasons people do it, those swatters, I mean, it's attention seeking. You want to know why they do it? It's attention seeking. Imagine, like, cause okay, here, can we talk for real? Can we talk? All right, let's talk for a second. Now, people love the idea of being associated with something big, even if nobody knows it's them. They love it. It's the intrigue. It's like they're sitting back every time they hear somebody mention it, it's me. Ultimately, sometimes, of course, people love to tell on themselves. I have a video about secrets, keeping secrets. Most of the time, at some point, they will tell somebody because they're happy initially that no one knows it's them. And then after that wears off, they're like, I mean, they need to know it's me, especially if somebody else get credit for it. Oh, no. They need to know. Then they, and ultimately tell on themselves. It's intriguing and exciting. It's adding some weird excitement, deviant thrill to their lives. I mean, why do people do bad things? Because they think it's something about it. And that's what's going on with the swatter. Adin, you ask why, I'm gonna tell you why. As you're there on your knees, hands on your head, waiting for the police to come in, people like the idea. And then add on top of the fact that they see it, it's being streamed. Most of these streamers keep the stream going because they like the idea of keeping the stream going. And well, they do it for protection. It's kind of like, you know, when you pulled over by a cop, if you have the phone on, they keep their phone going for protection just in case you end up with a rogue cop. You know, most police are good guys though, but you know, they like to keep the stream going. Anyway, there's another video that Adin posted right after this, and this was about 7 months ago. He posted a video right after this that really, he was appealing to the swatters. Like, dude, come on now. Why you gotta be so lame? Here, let's watch it.
I'm like freaking out right now.
He's nervous.
I'm so in shock right now. I'm like, I have so much adrenaline rushing and I'm just freaking out. I have a mark on my wrist from the handcuff, but you know what we do nowadays, Chad, that we leveled up? We put the rollie on the wrist mark. I'm just kidding.
Rollie on the wrist.
My corny ass. So I got swatted. I got swatted. This dude in my chat says, hit the gym, bro. Stop making excuses. Bro, I literally just got swatted, bro. Like, can you chill out for a second? Yo, I met you at the Gucci store at Beverly Center. It's really nice meeting you, bro.
Does it seem a little cringy and braggadocious-y? Right? I don't know. If I was swatted, would I have gone live? I mean, I understand this is how they make their living, but I wouldn't. I don't know. That seems a little cringy, but keep.
It was really nice meeting you, dude. Yeah, I got swatted just now. I just got unbanned on Twitch. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back live. I'm trying to figure this out, but not L Twitch, W Twitch. They unbanned me. But yeah, just letting you guys know I'm good. I'm just here to say I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
All right. That's really all like I live in my life. Just say I'm good. I'm good. And W Twitch for unbanning me. Thank you, Twitch. Yeah, I'm out of here. Fuck it. Whoever do that.
Yeah. There was another one though. I thought this was a video that I'd pull up to where he was talking about how, like, you know, you're tying up resources. The police are they could be somewhere helping somebody else and they're busy answering this prank. I told you before, there's actually a family that lost their lives when the police came in. I don't know the details of it. If anybody know the details, let me know in the comment section below. And while you're here, hey, why don't you all subscribe, turn on your notifications. You know I go live when the spirit moves me. Definitely always on a Wednesday. And, you know, it's important that we understand that what we do affects each other. And with that, you know, Fount is the 5 keys to wellness and wisdom to help unlock your best. The U in Fount is for understanding. Understanding that others can affect your health. Situations can affect your health. In this case, this is somebody that has a deviant behavior and does something that puts you in harm's way, have the police busting through your door about to shoot you up, the Child Protective Agency, like in NICKI's case, coming and taking your child, messing up your livelihood, because these Twitch streamers, this is how they make their money. But that's, understand that other people can affect your health. You're not on this planet alone, and you can affect other people. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Bottom line. And to wrap up, as I'm talking, I'm going to put up a whole compilation of people being swatted, and let's talk a little bit, okay? And then we'll wrap up with the whole compilation of most of them Twitch streamers just being swatted.
Uh-oh, this isn't good. They're clearing rooms. What in the world? I think we're getting swatted.
I'm going to mute him and just have it play. Here's the thing. There are, like I said, people love the idea. Put your hands up, son. Don't see it. It's crazy. People love the idea of being associated with these incidents where they've disrupted people's lives, and now they go down in infamy and history. And innocent people can get caught up in this. You don't know who you're gonna hurt. You don't know what's gonna happen. Suppose that they get so nervous that they pull out their gun that they keep inside and get hurt. You just never know. And it's important that we be careful about how we treat each other. And, there's some people that may say some of these swatting because they seen that it turned out to be a huge, people, like I said, the streamers, most of them, they keep their streams going, and they'll see they're getting huge hits on these videos. Like the one with Adin got over 1 million views. There's Ice Poseidon. He's been, not Ice Poseidon. Is that a man's name? Yes, Ice Poseidon. He was swatted a bazillion times, and his things got a lot of views. His follow-up got a lot of views. And sometimes people may say, oh, they're staging it for clout. And maybe some streamers end up doing that because they feel, it gets the reaction that they wanted, and then they end up, okay, now it becomes a thing that all streamers start doing stuff to get themselves swatted. And here, let me get my head out this people's way. But yeah, come on now. I want you all to think more clearly about these things. Be very cautious about the decisions you made. I understand your frontal lobe, prefrontal cortex ain't fully developed yet, but I would love for you all to be careful with the decisions that you make. All right, listen, I'm out of here. Let me know, have you ever been on a live where swatting was taking place? How did it feel? Were you scared, afraid for the streamer? Do you know a swatter? Tell them to stop. All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. And, you always got to remember this one, that I want you all to smile. Jesus loves you. Let's behave ourselves out there. And remember, these are people's lives. We don't do that. We don't mess up with people's lives. All right, I'm out. Bye.